will slide there down to the bottom. Stanford's going to lose a little bit of track position. Morse could come for him. He got a good run coming off the top line, but he's got Falkingham to worry about. Ryan now on the top side trying to take away second from Eric Stanford.
Yes, Tommy Ryan also trying to have the best run he's had all year so far. The 99 trying to put that car back in victory lane. We've seen him do it before, but not here in Podium to the luck that he's wanted. But we know that car is hungry. We know that driver's talented. What's he got under the hood of that Patriot Fire Northern Tool and Equipment Chevrolet?
The Northern Tool and Equipment machine just trying to hang on. Also, Coastal Safety Auditors on board the 99 as well. As you see Nick Morse get underneath him, he drove it deep into the corner to try and get a bumper on Eric Stanford, who is just trying to clear the 99, and he still can't do it. I think he might have had the chance if he had jumped up in front of the 99, but he's still sort of stuck there. Meanwhile, guess who? Colin Keister, for the second time tonight, is making a run through the field. He's already on the edge of the top 5 underneath Devin Serra, trying to get another position.
Colin Keister has done work tonight, come through the field once already, gonna try and do it again before the end of this. 20 laps to go at the line, and Jacoby trying to fend them all, but looks like Stanford might have a run. He just can't get there. Line shut the door. Right there, oh, cars behind, spinning behind. This is gonna be no Sexton around, but he's on the apron, no caution.
One car though on the top side though, that'll bring
it.
Time to go green flag racing, and that question is still open, by the way. Still have yet to see the correct answer come through as we wait in the box. Oh man, the Merchant waited deep in the box and still couldn't get going, and Drew Adamson did a better job of it as they all come through. Oh, here comes Jason Jacoby through the middle. They're going to go 3 wide into turn 1 for the race lead, and Jason Jacoby's not even going to wait more than a second. Adam Baker underneath set the Merchant up top. They could be 3 wide on the back straightaway for 3rd and 4th.
Oh, Drew got way out of the way there, and I think it's good for him because I was worried about him. And Drew, oh, geez, he's way up the racetrack right there. They're going to go 4 wide in the middle of the pack. But, oh, buddy, let me tell you, it's a battle for the lead right now. Jacoby swipes in front of him. He will not be denied.
Oh, contact Colin Keister in the wall. That boosts around. Colin Keister up and over on his roof.
Start here and the Lone Star State. Pace car drops the inside. James Pike take us away.
It will be Jacoby on the gas again. Got a pretty good start, although Ryan was able to stay with him decently well. Not the best of starts for Ryan, but certainly better than average, I would say, on that bottom line. And oh, big move there. Wow, look at the 09 of Austin Yarborough. We barely called his name tonight at all, but Yarborough was able to get a good run on Ryan. But Ryan is going to get a good run down the backstretch. And so now the question becomes, what are they going to do with Jacoby? Here comes everybody down to the bottom. Oh, Jacoby's all the way on the apron to try and maintain the lead. Ryan will get moved out of the way by Yarborough, and Nick Morse is sitting there in line waiting to make the move as somebody comes up on him. Here comes Jacoby onto the bottom. Yarborough trying to find his way around him. The 88 all the way down on that last line of the racetrack as Tommy Ryan nearly got the wall, and somehow they saved it.
Jason Jacoby going to the Kurt Busch School, blocking right now, trying to hold them all at bay, trying to defend that bottom line, and will not let anyone by. As down to the inside, no caution gonna fly.
Caution certainly a little bit more creative than Pike, which is usually what I get. So the restart, though, to come here momentarily for the race win at Texas. It'll be Jacoby again leading. He got a better start this time than anybody. Yarborough didn't get the greatest of starts. I don't know if he'll be able. Yes, he is able to get down in front of Nick Morse. So now it'll be all about the run that they get when they come to turn 2. And Yarborough now getting a really good run going to the top side. Might be able to play Jacoby if he plays it right. Goes down to the apron. Did he think he might got underneath? I think he maybe got underneath the 88 machine. They're all over the place. Here comes Nick Morse to the top side.
Yes, he did. He put 2 tires down on the apron and was able to hold on to it. Yarborough to the lead, coming to the white flag. Contact!
Oh, he bumps them with the big contact. They're still keeping it straight forward. And oh, Dylan Jones goes around, and Yarborough gets into him, and now they wreck all over the place.
These cars go flying into the air. Nope, they're still racing for it. They're still going.
So I think this is the white flag. I think this is the white flag. I think we're watching the race for the win here.
Yep, racing it out.
Ryko Guess, Jason Jacoby, Guess on the top side, Morse to the bottom, side by side for the race win. Guess to the top side, Jacoby trying to win. Oh, he gets turned. Michael Guess got turned for second, and Jason Jacoby will back up his victory in the Truck Series Gold Division race on Sunday night with a victory in the Podium eSports Elite Series Gold Division on Thursday night, and I believe become the first driver to win a Truck Series and Elite Series Gold Division race in the same week.
Good God almighty, there's cars everywhere, James. Holy crap.
All I could see is that we had a few new members of the Podium Esports Space Administration, and it looked like we had a fair share of new members on that gigantic wreck in turn one that last time by, and that all started, if I'm looking at this correctly, actually, I didn't even see Dylan Jones end up in the grass on this. He sent it. He definitely sent it. He was just going for it, got into the grass, got loose, got up in front of Austin Yarborough, who eventually got turned by the 9 machine, and then it just all started from there. And trying to see who all ended up wrecking. I think RJ Williams is a new member of the Space Administration, and I think there might be a few more on top of that as I go back to the front to see how this all panned out. Is they all wrecked behind him? Let's see.
How Jacoby and Yarborough didn't wreck, I'll never know.
That is a good question, to be fair. Yes, no, they all piled up against the fence, and RJ Williams.
Oh my God.
RJ Williams, welcome to the Podium Esports Space Administration for Excellence in Automotive Flight. We're going to go ahead and bring him in now to talk to him. Jason, we just made mention of it. You are the first driver to win Gold Division races in the same week at the same track in both trucks and elite. Let's first talk about the significance of that and what that means to you.
That means a lot, James. I mean, anytime you can go out there and have fun and win a race, it's a great thing. And then, to do it in both divisions, it's very cool. I'm just honored and thrilled to have done it in front of a great audience that watches, and in such a great league. It's really cool to do it with both those things riding on it.
So you get golden trucks, you get golden elite, and this finish was arguably even crazier than the one you had on Sunday night, and Sunday night wasn't any slouch either. I don't really know what happened yet still. So do you know what happened? Can you take us through what we saw on that final restart?
I can take you through it exactly, James. Although I'm still a little unsure myself, but what I did was I just had to block like crazy, keep it out front as much as possible. That's all I really had to do. There was one driver in the field who was really upset post-race on the radio, saying I was dragging the brake on the backstretch, but I assure you I was full throttle the whole time. You guys can come over to my stream after this broadcast, youtube.com/jjacoby88 to check out. I was full throttle, never touched the brake. And but I was really full throttle, 99% of that green white checkered, and just had to block and keep it out front. And it's you don't always maybe feel the best when you're blocking, but you got to do what you got to do to win. And hopefully no one has their feelings. So I know I certainly don't mind being blocked. I don't even mind being wrecked. I don't really take it that seriously per se. It's anytime you wreck in a sim, it's a first world problem to me, and so I'm never really offended if I get blocked or whatnot. And I know other guys, do really love this so much. They take it seriously. And that's just my only fear out there, is that I'm going to offend someone. But, I had to do what I had to do to win the race and got her done. So it was a really good race all the way through that, and especially the last half and definitely the end.
Talk a little bit about switching between the top and the bottom in those final few restarts. You took the top once or twice, tried to feel it out. What did you learn between starting on the top side and then the bottom side that eventually made you go to the bottom for the key restarts at the end?
Well, the first time I took the top, it was because I had my buddy Adam Baker. He's essentially a teammate to me. He's done so many things for me, sim racing related, designing a new cockpit for me outside of Podium, that I really wanted to help him out. And so I chose the top that first time because Adam was restarting fourth, and I really wanted to help him out. So we got a good restart there. Second time, Tommy Ryan gave me a huge push. It might have been when I was under Michael, or I don't remember who it was, but he gave me a great push earlier in the race. And Tommy and I race a ton, not just in Podium, but elsewhere as well. And I was requested by, I guess, maybe Ricky Harden is Tommy's teammate, and Ricky whispered me just before we crossed the line to make the choice inside or out that Tommy asked that I take the outside. So I took the outside then as well, and it all worked out, thankfully. It was really good.
And then just your general impressions on this package at Texas, especially with the elite car. I think it definitely looked like a different race in a lot of ways from the truck series. It looked like momentum in particular was way, way more important in this race than it was on Sunday night. That was one observation I had, but what are some of the observations that you had?
I can tell everyone out there it is amazing. This is my first race outside of ISM Raceway with this package here, and it was amazing. I'm telling you, Texas is usually such a bumpy track when you're under a different package. Even the Truck Series or Xfinity cars, it was so smooth with this package. You could full throttle it for at least 5 laps if you were out front. It was just amazingly smooth, and you saw a lot of blocking out there that I was doing that a lot of guys were doing, and that's something you probably couldn't get away with in real life. As far as the danger aspect, I'm sure all the real NASCAR drivers are brave enough to do it, but when you make contact in the real world, there's a little more consequences, I guess you could say. And with this, there's a lot more liberties afforded to you because you can wreck these things and not get hurt. And with all the contact out there, all of us, even with the contact, kept it straight most of the time. So that's the biggest thing from this package. It was amazing. You just full throttle it at least 5 laps, and it just sticks really well.
Next week, Myrtle Beach, short track racing with this package. What do you expect?
That's a good question, James. I'm honestly not sure at all. I got a bunch of teammates who know this package a little better. Siltman Crowder Racing, my buddy Ashton Crowder owns it. He and Logan Clampett drive for Burton Clickerman eSports. Casey Kerwin's on there. A bunch of my friends are on there. And I'd probably have to ask them what to expect. I kind of just show up last minute and hop in the practice for the league session and go at it then. But I'm going to pick Ashton's brain and see what he has to say about how these things will handle short tracks, etc.
Well, before we let you go, Jason, take a moment to thank everybody and let everybody know who makes it happen for this number 88 team.
Yes, sir. Everybody watching on Podium, my stream, anywhere you're watching from, thank you, everybody. Thank you, iRacing, because without iRacing, would definitely not have a hobby to go to, maybe besides playing piano or music or something like that. But Seat Time Racing School, which is the closest I've ever been to a NASCAR driving experience. It's what driving their seat time cars helped me tune in my simulator to where it feels as realistic as possible. It's amazing. Ford Entertainment Group for the cheapest prices guaranteed on super high quality computers at that. So lowest prices aren't guaranteed on computers to get started in iRacing. SimRacingJason.com. Sim Racing without the G, Jason.com for all my sponsors. And thanks again to everybody for watching.
Well, congratulations, Jason, on becoming the first driver to sweep the Gold Division races in a single week. And we'll see you, I guess, Sunday night at Myrtle Beach in the trucks to see if you can do it 2 weeks in a row.
That sounds great, James. Thank you, buddy. Thank y'all. Good night, guys.
So there is Jason Jacoby, and it will be 2 for 2 this week in the Gold Division with him. And now we slide to the next man in line. Michael Guest was P2 when it was all said and done. He's standing next to our Cisco Scaramuzza.